Selamat datang di channel Atmaja Viral. Jangan lupa like, komen, dan subscribe agar kalian tidak ketinggalan video-video terbaru dari channel ini. Dan seperti biasa, saya akan berdoa agar kalian diberikan kesehatan dan kesuksesan. Amin. Welcome back, guys. Kita kembali lagi mengamati idola kita semua, Putri Ariani. Dan kali ini ada pengamat musik dari luar negeri. Karena sudah terlihat dari ruangan studionya sangat-sangat keren sekali. Mengamati video Putri Ariani, guys. Yuk, tanpa terlalu banyak cerita di depan, link video originalnya ada di deskripsi paling bawah. Yuk kita melihat videonya. Let's go, guys.
What up, YouTube? Good morning. We back at it again. It's about 6:30 a.m. on the nose, my time, Arizona time, which is kind of a weird time zone right now. But anyways, we're looking at. I got asked to do some more Putri, so looking at "Heal the World." Obviously, Michael Jackson, my favorite artist ever. Cover. Actually, if you check out another version of this, that's pretty cool to check out. The USA to Africa one with like Bob Dylan, Bruce Springsteen, Cyndi Lauper, Lana Ritchie, Tina Turner, Willie Nelson, obviously Michael Jackson. There's a ton of them, but very, very cool. And most of them aren't with us anymore. So if you check that out, if you get a second, I would react to it, but there's no way that I could. But do me a favor, if you're new here, if you're not new here, run over to Putri's page. Please go support her. It's fantastic. Like and subscribe. And if you like what I do, please like, comment down below, subscribe. Also, the best way to get any recs to me is always going to be Patreon. It's free. You can just DM me. Notification pops up on my phone. It's pretty easy to do it there. Best way to support is just if you like what I do, just hit that sub and run over to Patreon, and you can support there too. But let's dive in. Let's see what we got on Heal the World. Now this is one of those artists that I'm critical with. I will say, because that's my guy. But let's jump in. Beautiful so far. I wasn't expecting the strings, and I wasn't expecting the imagery either. I thought it was just going to be her on the piano. I love what they're doing. You don't have to speak Indonesian to see what these images are depicting. It's trauma, and and that's what the song's about. It's just, and man, it's too bad that this song will always apply. It applies right now. It applied 5 years ago. It applied 10 years ago. It doesn't matter what time. There's always this song could always be used because it represents unity and world peace in a sense. And what do we got to do to get together and not fight one another? It's sad because you're going through here and you're just seeing injuries caused and just trauma victims, and she sounds beautiful. I was wrong. This isn't, and I don't know what the captions means. This isn't directed at specifically any war. This was done a few years. This is directed at COVID, and then like you see everybody masked up, and these aren't necessarily like acts of violence trauma victims. These are COVID victims. So I was wrong there, but same thing. This is her use of this is a little different from the others, in that this was more encouragement to stay at home. You know what I love what she's doing with this? She's keeping her tone soft and like right here, and that's where the song needs to be. She could very easily do what she did with like Whitney. Like she could overpower the song in a second if she wanted to. But I think she's really doing the original justice, because you don't need to overpower this song. It's the song's about a message, not about flexing your vocal capacity, and that's special. This is one of the best covers I've heard of this, just vocally, because she's got the vocal talent to nail all of this, but she's keeping it soft, which is really beautiful.
Wow.
That's fantastic. Vocally, probably one of my favorite things I've heard out of her. Just because she did that perfect. She didn't She didn't try to get too fancy, like I said, and great timing with and great song choice with if you want to put out words of encouragement to stay at home, there you have it. Look to the king himself, right? That was really nice. It's crazy that, and I was talking about because we got war situations going on right now, so it applies right now. A few years ago, it applied to something else. There's always something going on where this song could be used for, and it's like for me, it's a nostalgic song because you hear it whenever those times come up, right? And it's a Michael Jackson song. Obviously, I love him. It's like I don't know, it's very heartwarming, but she did a great job. Please go support Putri. Like I said, one of my favorite vocal pieces that I've heard out of her. Just because she stuck with the original, and sometimes you don't want to do that with something like a Michael Jackson song, or one of those names that a lot of people don't tend to touch too often. She she killed that. That was really nice. Go support Putri, like I said. Like, subscribe. If you like what I do, please like, comment down below if you want to see more Putri. Let me know what your favorites are, and I'll dive in. Also, again, Patreon is the best way to find me for that. But yeah, and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next.
Wow, fans berat dari Michael Jackson, guys. Wow, saya sangat menyukai penampilan Putri Ariani saat menyanyikan lagu perdamaian tadi. Wow, memang keren sekali. Putri Ariani selalu bisa membawakan lagu apapun, dan ya pasti dapat, geng. Pasti dapat, pembawaannya pasti dapat. Kita seperti apa ya? Merasakan apa yang tertulis di dalam lirik tersebut gitu, guys. Dan Putri Ariani selalu dengan penghayatan dan emosional yang sangat luar biasa. Dia seperti apa ya? Seperti dia masuk ke dalam lirik tersebut, dan dia merasakan dalamnya lirik tersebut. Memang keren sekali, The Beautiful Song ini. Memang nggak salah lagi, banyak orang dari berbagai macam negara yang menyukai penampilan Putri Ariani, guys. Nggak salah lagi. Ya, fans berat dari Michael Jackson juga sangat-sangat mengakui penampilan sangat-sangat luar biasa di dalam diri Putri Ariani tersebut. Ya, intinya kita support, kita dukung terus untuk tetap maju buat Putri Ariani, tetap maju terus. Intinya karirnya jauh lebih tinggi lagi, karirnya jauh lebih besar lagi ke depannya, dan amin, kita doakan buat Putri Ariani, dan kita dukung terus Putri Ariani untuk maju terus menjadi superstar Indonesia yang sesungguhnya. Memang bakatnya sangat-sangat luar biasa, nggak cuma pinter bernyanyi, guys. Putri Ariani juga bisa bermain berbagai macam alat musik, guys. Terbukti kita lihat video-video covernya, video-video di YouTube-nya. Banyak alat musik yang dia mainkan, bahkan dia juga bisa menciptakan lagunya sendiri. Memang keren sekali. The best, The Beautiful Song ini memang keren-keren, gak? Intinya bakatnya sangat-sangat luar biasa yang ada di dalam diri Putri Ariani. Yes, guys, apa tanggapan kalian? Boleh ditulis di kolom komentar. Tanggapan apa dan harapan apa yang ingin kalian sampaikan. Mungkin sekian video kali ini, dan jika ada kesalahan kata dari saya mohon maaf. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.